On the table we've got the GLOCK 18C by WE. It's a 6mm airsoft pistol, full gas, real nice in the desert tan. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD, just giving you another review. This is an awesome airsoft pistol. It has got to be my favourite at the minute, and I've used quite a few, but this thing I just love. Totally love it. Love the look of it, love the feel of it, the weight, the reliability of it is just awesome. So first of all, I'll show you the magazine. So the mags are quite heavy, as most gas magazines are. You fill it with like your normal gas canister with the nozzle. Just push it into the needle like thing there, whatever you want to call it, the valve. Gas it up. 25 round mags, double stack. That's kind of cool the way they do that. You can get the extended 50 round mags, so your mag will sort of come to like, I don't know, there. Definitely worth getting one. I've not got one yet, but I intend to get one. The quality of the mags though really are good. Real sort of tough, heavy, all metal, as you'd expect really from WE these days. Just real good quality, and reliability is second to none as far as I'm aware, as far as my experience goes with them. I say on the back it's got the markings as if it was a real steel magazine, but I just like the way they're double stacked. It looks kind of cool, that does. And you can depressurise these mags by just pressing the valve there. Let's take a closer look at the Glock itself then. So, full polymer frame. This is in tan, obviously. Do them in full black. Feels real good. Weight wise, ergonomically, feels really good. Even when I'm wearing gloves, there's still quite a bit of room for your trigger finger. Just feels real good. If you've got fairly chunky hands, they do supply you with some extended grips that you can just pop on there. I'll just show you one. There we go, it supplies you with these. Well, actually two come. This one I've got slightly different sizes, as you can see. There is a tool where you can pop that pin out there and basically just attach your grip like so, and it just makes the I won't sort of fix it on now, but you can see what I mean. It just sort of makes the grip a bit fatter if you've got big hands. On the front portion of the frame, underneath the barrel, you've got like a tiny Picatinny rail here. So that's pretty cool if you want to attach a light or a laser. Bit of a stupid place to put the safety though. That is actually a safety catch there, or a safety switch that locks the trigger. Not the best place to put it if you're going to have a light or a laser on here, but I mean it has got the typical Glock trigger where you've really got to truly depress it to operate the gun. But yeah, just a silly place to put a safety catch there, I think. Especially if you're using this for skirmishing, the chances are you are going to be wearing gloves, and it's hard enough to operate this this switch without gloves. You've got to get your fingernail in there and sort of just drag this switch forward or backwards. So I really don't like that feature, to be honest. But I don't know what else they could have done really, as far as fitting a safety to it. But hey ho, you can put up with it. Mag release, just a simple push out mag release, fairly standard. The slide is full metal. As you'd expect really. Combat sights. You've got like a moulded in extractor there. That looks quite cool. Serial numbers. And then on the other side you've got like the Glock G and the model number, the 18C tactical. Obviously 9mm times 19 capacity. And there's your slide release. And there's the screw there for your rear sight. So you can swap that out, put different ones on. Just pop the magazine in, just show you what it looks like. It's not gassed up, this magazine isn't, although it's loaded up with BBs. There's the top of the mag. The muzzle's threaded, so you can attach some sort of suppressor on there. I've not got one that'll fit it, so I can't really show you, but you can do that if you want. The grip does feel good, real comfortable, the way it's got this sort of serration going on. You got like thumb dents there, ambidextrous, but it just feels real good in the hand, really comfortable. One of the most comfortable pistols I've held, really. Even if you're not wearing gloves, it really is grippy. But I know I personally like to wear gloves, especially on the skirmish field. Nothing worse than being shot in the finger, especially on a cold day. The gun is field strippable. You can take the top slide off to get all the guts in there, to just give them a clean and a bit of lubrication. To field strip, easy enough. Obviously make sure it's safe, take the mag out. These two levers here, you've got one either side of the frame. You just pull these down, rack it back slightly, and then push forward, and the top slide comes off like so, and you're left with the polymer frame with all the trigger guts in there and the hammer and whatnot, all those bits and pieces in there. Now, as far as maintenance goes, this is pretty much as far as I'll go with it. As far as stripping it down, I'll just lube up the slide rails here. I'm just using frog lube, but you can use whatever you want. I find that stuff works quite well. I've used it quite a lot on firearms and shotguns that I own. I'll just put a bit either side on there, and on the rear part of the rails there, just to keep it running smoothly. Here's the top slide, the barrel, and all the moving parts. You got the hop up there to adjust the flight of the BB. You can take these parts out and the barrel out, easy enough to do. But to be fair, I just literally, like I said, lubricate the slide rails on the frame, and just run a bit with my finger down the parts of the frame that are in contact. And again, moving parts, you got the odd moving part in here. Again, just a spot of lubrication, just to keep everything running nice. And that's pretty much your field strip. Put it back together, easy enough. Just if you see the recesses there, look, in your top slide, basically just line everything up with your frame and slide rails, and then just pull it back and rack it back. Just drop the mag in. I've emptied it now. Slide locks back once the magazine's in. There's your slide release. great little gun overall. Really do love it. Love the feel of it. The reliability is good. The only thing I don't like I said earlier, is this safety catch. Stupid place to put it if you've got a laser or you're running a light or something on there, on that rail. But apart from that, everything else about the gun, just love it. The trigger is good, nice and crisp. You've got the typical Glock safety trigger there. Never been sure about these types of triggers. It's kind of like having the stop button on top of the go button. Never really been that convinced, but yeah, it works like the real thing anyway. And there's your switch from semi to full auto. Occasionally I've had this gun fire a couple of full auto shots even when it's set to just semi-auto. Highly recommend getting the extended 50 round magazine. Run that as your primary mag, and just run this 25 round mag as your backup magazine. That's what I'm going to do anyway. That's the Glock 18C by WE. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.